Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm ExxotikGaming. Welcome back to some more Delta Force Hawk Ops. You're seeing some highlights here from a very exclusive beta test that happened in China not too long ago. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at some of the gameplay from some of the best Delta Force players right now. These are pro players in China. These are the best of the best. And yeah, we're going to see what the game looks like right now in mid-November 2023. This game is coming soon for mobile devices as well. The gameplay that you're seeing right here is on the PC version of the game, obviously. They have been testing the mobile version, though, so I just want to, make that very clear that people are playing the mobile version of the game, and it's not going to be too long before we can play it ourselves. The gameplay that you're going to see right here, though, is the second match that a bunch of different teams played together. This is going to be showing the highlights from all of the different teams. So what you're going to notice is throughout this video, they're going to switch between different perspectives. They're going to switch to one team that is currently flying over the map and about to drop out and do this whole extraction mode type of game mode. Then it's going to flip to another team and then show their perspective, their point of view. And it's really cool because it actually does a better job at showing what this game has to offer than just one person's perspective, because more people means more different experiences. You get to see a fight from both angles, and it's awesome. It's fantastic. This game is really freaking cool, and it might easily be the best Tencent game for mobile devices. Might even surpass Arena Breakout, purely for the fact that I just think it might be a better version of an extraction mode. I don't really know. I feel like for me personally, I might prefer this to Arena Breakout because it's more similar to like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield game, but it's still got that extraction game mode. So yeah, I mean, graphics-wise, if this is what we can expect for mobile devices, it looks amazing. I mean, I did do a video on this about a week ago or so, you know, this isn't brand new to everybody, but this is new gameplay, which is why, you know, hey, you guys did show your support on my last video, which is why I am showing you all the second match. And the benefit of my video, compared to a lot of other people, is I can actually show you all this video in HD, whereas I've seen a lot of these clips floating around Twitter and other stuff like that. People are posting them at like 360p. They're posting it really bad quality, and this is actually playing at 1080p right now, which is really nice. Now, I don't really know the size of the map. I don't know if it's going to be the same size as Arena Breakout or if it's going to be even bigger. You know, like, for instance, Farm in Arena Breakout. Maybe it's going to be around that same size. And there you go. As you can see, it's showing the different perspectives from different people. It's freaking awesome. Now, in the last video, we saw one of the teams take over this, like, missile defense system, and then the missile started shooting rockets toward some other team that was all the way across the map. And I do have to say, it's interesting to see that, you know, you can wear different gear like masks and helmets and stuff like that. And obviously, just like Arena Breakouts, you can see the black around your screen, which indicates that you are wearing a mask. Did this guy get downed, or is he just healing? It's very blurry on his screen, so I'm wondering if he was just very low health, and the lower the health you are, the more blurry your screen is. That's pretty cool. It's a different approach compared to other games where, you know, you take a lot of damage, your screen just turns red. In this game, it makes it a little bit more realistic where it gets blurry. Not necessarily just red, they make it blurry, because that's probably what would happen in real life if you got shot, you know, and you started to lose a lot of blood. Then your vision might kind of get blurry and you might not know what the heck's going on. That's a cool looking gun though, man. The M4A1. It's a very different looking M4A1 than what I'm used to. That's an M4A1. It looks like a full-on LMG almost. That's crazy. Obviously, extremely reminiscent of Escape from Tarkov and Arena Breakouts. But I'm really excited to see what the overall, like, Battlefield gameplay looks like in this game. Dude, that was nice. Good job. The Battlefield game mode is going to be freaking insane. And it's literally probably going to be better than, you know, some of the more recent Battlefield games, because obviously the Battlefield developers have not really done a great job. It's actually really nice because, oh, look at that. It immediately switched. For mobile devices, it's really nice because we had Battlefield Mobile. It could have come out. It wasn't what we expected, and then they shut Battlefield Mobile down. We all thought everything was all hope was lost. And then this game comes in and then brings the whole Battlefield experience. On the bottom right here, it looks like that's what the ending screen looks like if you die. That's basically what it looks like. That person only got 1 kill before they died, so that's a little unfortunate. And I do hope this game does have solo and squads, because I'm always somebody that likes playing solo. I know these are the types of games that you really should play in a squad, or at least in a duo or something like that. But like, whenever I play mobile games, I'm always usually solo, just because whenever I team up with somebody, it's so awkward for me to speak in the voice chat. I know, it's crazy. I'm a freaking YouTuber, but I don't know. And also because I don't really know what the heck's going on a lot of the time. You know, somebody's like, hey, he's at 200. He's at 200 by some random place in the map. And I'm like, I don't know what that part of the map is. I'm sorry. And then I look the wrong way. I literally look the wrong way and I get shot, and then the person screams at me. So usually when I'm a noob, I end up just turning off all voice chat. So if they are screaming at me, raging at me, then I don't know that they are. So it's great. It's fantastic. This is that area that was in the trailer, though. Oh, look at how cool it looks. It's this house that got taken over. This palace. And there's very interesting music in the background. That's odd. And I really like that it's so much brighter, more colorful, a little bit more appealing to the eyes. I get that a lot of people really like the graphic style of Arena Breakout and Escape from Tarkov. More realistic, it's duller, it's war, it's grim, it's not a happy, bright environment. But for me personally, if I'm going to play a game for a longer period of time, I like it when it's bright. I like it when it's a little bit more colorful. And that's why I like Call of Duty Mobile, for instance. In that game, every map is very nice and colorful and good. It looks good. That's also why Warzone Mobile, I don't necessarily like the overall color scheme of Warzone Mobile. I get that it's Warzone, but for me personally, I prefer this. It's really nice too. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Dude, if that was me, I would have not been able to hit him in the head. No way. You better revive your teammate, though, buddy. Is this guy gonna die? Or maybe his teammate has a self-revive? I don't know. I really wish I knew what they were saying. But I'm also noticing up at the top left, there's a little exclamation mark there with the red circle. So what's that? Oh, he died. He died. Oh, that's unfortunate. And then this switches to the other team's perspective, or the other person's perspective. Might be on the same team. Oh, this is a revolver. Hold on a second. Yeah, switch to the next. This is a little revolver with a sniper scope on it. I don't know why. And I think there's going to be very few people that are watching this video that can remember what I'm talking about. But whenever I see a rifle or a little pistol like this that has a gigantic scope, it always reminds me of the game Red Crucible 2. In Red Crucible 2, that was an old school browser game. There was this gun called the Enforcer, and I loved using that gun. Little tiny pistol, but it was basically a one-shot headshot because it had a big scope on it. And I think it was a Magnum. I think it was a Magnum with a scope on it. And, you know, when I said earlier this might be Tencent's best game, it doesn't necessarily have to be Tencent's best-looking game. Like, Arena Breakout could look better on mobile devices. That's entirely possible. But this game might play better. And this game might have a wider audience potential. I don't know. If they advertise it as more of like a game that's an alternative to Call of Duty for mobile devices, then I think a lot more people are going to want to check this game out. As opposed to Arena Breakout, which just advertises realistic extraction game. It's gritty, grim. Because a lot of people don't like that. The people that are, you know, sitting there on their toilets in the morning before school that just want to play a casual game, you know, Call of Duty Mobile public lobbies, they're not going to necessarily want to play Arena Breakout at that time. What was that guy doing? Did he just shoot at somebody? I think he was luring him in. He must have lured that guy over. It didn't work. All he did is he just gave away his position. Nice kill. Well done. It looks like these guns have a lot of recoil, though. The M4A1, even though he has a big scope on it. Look at that, though. See, this is the special abilities, the special weapons that some people can have in this game, which is what makes it different from Arena Breakout. You can equip this little futuristic looking, I don't even know what that is. So it's not necessarily set in present day. I don't think it's set in present day. I think it's set a little bit into the future. I think it could be a little bit into the future based off of what that thing is. At least I've never seen it. Or, yeah, okay, so there you go. That's something like you would see in Apex. So that's what they could do when they advertise this game. They could advertise this game as having stuff for Call of Duty fans, Apex fans for mobile. Most people still can't play High Energy Heroes, the Chinese Apex Legends mobile, so they're looking for a game that can fill that void. And even though this isn't a Battle Royale game, this might fill that void. Oh, look at this. His thing is cracked. I didn't even notice that. His mask. That looks tough. It looks really tough. I mean, seriously, like, you can barely see what's going on in the distance there. The muzzle flash and everything. They might have to do something about that on mobile devices. Since the screen is so small, they might need to cut back on the muzzle flash and some other stuff like that. I want to see them get a kill with this thing. And the walking animations and everything. That's a very powerful muzzle flash. Yeah, finish him off. Don't even let him revive himself. He probably had a self-revive. If this game has that, I don't know. I don't know. He definitely has his teammate behind him. Yeah, there he is. Be careful, M4A1 guy. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what that thing is. I'm assuming it makes him faster. Maybe he regenerates health faster. I don't know. Did he lose? Oh, look at this guy with a knife. Dude, if he gets a knife kill, sneak up on somebody with the knife. I want to see that happen. That's not going to happen. That's a completely different looking healing animation for something different. Maybe that thing that guy was just using there is a better version of the regular medkit that we've seen other players using. He completed a task. So there's tasks in this game. There's little missions. Wait. If I go back to about right here. When he kills this guy, watch. Look. See what it says? Task. That could be that guy's name. I don't know. Could be his name, but it does say task. This is like a healing pistol, kind of. It basically is like a little pistol that heals you up pretty quickly. Interesting. What is this guy gonna do? Yes, finish the guy off. Okay, I think the guy's name might have been Task. I think I just sounded pretty stupid there, but I don't know. I have no idea. That's the problem when these games are in Chinese. You don't know what's going on. I like this little healing pistol thing, though. I don't know if that's just something that you have as an ability, or that's a special weapon that you can equip that takes up space on your player. So, are we looking at... I think we're looking at the other person's perspective that the first guy that we were talking about a second ago... He was trying to find this guy. You know, seeing all these vehicles... This is just a random thought that came into my head. Why aren't there extraction games that have vehicles in them? I'm just noticing that. You know, I don't really know of an extraction game that has vehicles. And I think that could work. I think that could work for a certain game. Fast forward. Oh, he got the kill. The guy that had the healing pistol, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's the other guy. They both have healing pistols, I think. I think it's that thing at the bottom right. It's an X. Fast forward a little bit more. He finished him off. Yeah, we know that he finished him off. Ooh. What happened here? This gun is good. The SR-25. Slow firing rate, but it seems very powerful. Only a couple of shots to kill. Same exact animation for searching, just like Arena Breakout. There's an Uzi in the game, which is pretty cool. I've not seen anybody use the Uzi yet. So we're just looking at different items. There's different rarities of things, of course. And I'm assuming there's going to be some very rare things in this game, you know, like the secret document in Arena Breakout, which I've never found, by the way. Never found that thing. They're getting close to the end here. They're getting very close to the end here. That means that they're probably going to extract very shortly. There's the extraction area. You can see it there in the distance. It's about 200 meters away. 250 meters away. And I can't tell, does this one have a question mark? That means that this is the one that, I guess, has a chance of not working out. Whenever you see those extractions that have like a question mark on them, that usually means, oh, you need to have like some thing that needs to be complete in order to get to that extraction point. Like you need to drop a backpack or something like that. It's really weird, but let's go see. I mean, this guy's just kind of walking around. Yeah, so we don't really need to go watch him just wandering around the map. He gets the extraction point. All the conditions have been met. He's giving his position away, which is not very smart when you're out in the middle of the open. And there you go. He extracts. Helicopter comes in to rescue him. Takes the little zip line thingy. And I'm going to assume it's probably going to switch to another person's perspective. I don't think it's going to immediately finish. Let's see. There's their stats, lots of kills, lots of other stuff. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. This is probably the guy that just extracted. That's probably him. Willing to bet. And there we go. There we go. Hey, that is the second match pretty much in its entirety in Delta Force Hawk Ops. There is obviously a lot more gameplay that we can react to. Here's a little sneak peek. A 1 versus 3 it looks like, so that's interesting. And then fast forward a little bit more, we can see some other gameplays. I can show you guys this gameplay if you guys would like me to continue showing you all the remaining 2. Just let me know in the comments. But I think that is essentially about it. That was some more Delta Force Hawk Ops gameplay. I'm hoping we get to test this thing out pretty soon on mobile devices. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.